channel. It's Ev, and today I'm going to be going over my favorite deep conditioners. But before I get started, take one quick second, go down below, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos from me, and thumbs up if you like this type of content. And without further ado, let's jump into it. So today is deep conditioner day, and if you guys have been a long time watcher of my channel, you know that I do not use rinse out conditioners. I only use deep conditioners, so I go straight from shampoo to deep conditioning. But there is one product I wanted to mention because this is somewhat a rinse out conditioner. I mean, it definitely is, but it's something I've incorporated into my regimen lately because I felt like I got some heat damage from straightening my hair for my birthday last December. I started incorporating more protein into my hair regimen. The thing is, now that I've been doing that for a little bit, I kind of feel like my hair is perfectly fine. In one of my videos, I mentioned I felt like my porosity changed, my elasticity changed, things were not acting like they normally do, but now I feel like my hair acts like it normally does. And I guess I did have to baby it for a long period of time in order for things to bounce back. I don't know, but as of right now, I have incorporated more protein into my hair regimen, and I kind of feel like things are back to normal, like regular schmegular normal. So the product I'm talking about is the Apogee 2-Minute Keratin Reconstructor, or Keratin 2-Minute Reconstructor. And this is a rinse out conditioner. I put this in my hair literally for 2 minutes after shampooing, and then I rinse it out. And then I will go in and actually deep condition after that. I've had this for years, this specific one for years, but I've also been using this 2-minute reconstructor for years. Back when I was relaxed, also when I was text-laxed, I would always incorporate this because it was like a shot of protein that was just really, really good for my hair. I know not everybody responds to keratin well, and if you're low porosity, you don't need to use a lot of protein, especially me. Now that I'm finding that things have bounced back to normal, maybe I need to take protein back out of my regimen. At least since I've gotten my hair straightened and been blowing out my hair more often, I have been incorporating more protein, and this is like probably about down to here. I probably need to go get another one, but I do highly recommend this, and I think it's fire. Obviously, I've been probably using this for over 10 years. Not kidding. So the next deep conditioner I'm gonna mention is also a protein deep conditioner, and is not actually catered to natural hair. It's for chemically treated, color treated, and relaxed hair. But this is Briochio's Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioner. I have a separate review about this. I think it's super, super dope. My curls were popping after I used it, and protein is not something as a low porosity girl that you need to use all the time, unless you do have some kind of damage you're trying to combat, or if you are a color treated natural. I really like the fragrance of this. I just think it smells really fresh, maybe like a slight honey smell to it. But every time I've used this, I just feel like my curls pop hard. And I wasn't expecting that from this product. And I believe I was using this before I straightened my hair, and even after I straightened my hair and felt like I got some heat damage. This has just been amazing. A little goes a long way. It's super concentrated, and I highly recommend. The next protein deep conditioner, yes, another protein deep conditioner, but y'all, I told you I've been putting more protein in my regimen lately. The thing is, you do need to keep the protein moisture balanced, but because I was blowing out and straightening my hair at the end of last year, I feel like I needed more protein, so I have been incorporating more of that into my regimen. Whereas before, all 4 years prior in my hair journey, I never did protein as often. So I also like the Amici Beauty Strengthen Deep Conditioner. You guys know they have their Indulge Deep Conditioner that is ultra moisturizing, but I had mentioned last year, even prior to me straightening my hair, that I do like this one a little bit more than the Indulge one, the original one, just because I felt like that one was very moisturizing, and this one is more balanced out in my opinion. Obviously, use it for yourselves, see how your hair reacts for yourselves, but this is almost gone. I have another one on deck. But this is fire, and I still feel like this is very moisturizing as well, so you get the protein and the moisture all in one, which I highly recommend. Now, you guys know I gotta mention my Adjua like usual. This is their deep conditioning treatment. I have been using that deep conditioner for 2 years, I think, since I found them in 2018, and it's fire per use. And that is a moisturizing deep conditioner. The next deep conditioners I'm gonna mention are also moisturizing, but they have literally been so dope. This one is the Afrotastic Curly Elastic Sultanicals Deep Conditioner. This is more than halfway used up. I need to go ahead and use the rest of it, but this is super, I mean super de-duper, super moisturizing. This, I was not ready. I had heard about this product for years. I was not ready. But this is fire. This is amazing, and it is so moisturizing. So if you need a like shot of moisture, like your entire hair strand, hair shaft, hair world will be shook by this. And I'm not kidding. I mean, mine was anyway. I just was not expecting this to be as amazing as it was. I just should have listened. I should have gotten it sooner. That's it, sis. I think I'm more shocked that I wasn't using it before then, okay? I have a whole nother one on deck, so. Afrotastic, literally, I mean, your hair will be popping. Another deep conditioner that I've used from them this year that I have not mentioned in any videos, but I do also feel like it's fire. This I heard about from One Smart Fro. I actually already had this deep conditioner. I just hadn't used it in my hair closet, but when I heard her say that she used it, then I went to go use it, and it's the Chebe Powder Sultanicals Deep Conditioner. It is this one. I feel like all of their deep conditioners are very moisturizing. The Afrotastic one is extremely moisturizing, and that one I was just shook for days. But this one, not as much. I don't want to say that it's not moisturizing though. This is still really, really good. And I like this one as well. I was shook on this one, but not as much as the Afrotastic. I still highly recommend both of these though, because they're just really, really good deep conditioners. I feel like this is more catered for my hair, but this, I don't know. With Chebe powder, is there protein in here? I don't know if there's protein in here. I'm really not sure. I have to go and look and see, and I'm not about to read. Y'all know I can't see anyway. I'm not about to read all the little ingredients on the back because I can't do that, but this, I don't know, this one I feel like gives my hair a little bit more structure, just a little bit, and I'm just nitpicking here. I'm nitpicking because you probably wouldn't even notice such a huge difference, but I feel like this is moisture intensive and this is more like balancing intensive, if that makes any sense. What is balancing intensive? I'm just gonna keep making up words, okay? Okay, and the last deep conditioner I want to mention is also from Sultanicals. I want to put this in a moisturizing category as well. This also might still be, I don't know, more so in the balancing range, but I'm gonna just say that it's moisturizing because I feel like all of their deep conditioners are fire and super moisturizing. But this is their Healthy Scalp Therapy Mask. And I've noticed just with more manipulation to my hair that my scalp can become kind of tender. I had mentioned before also that my scalp, usually around my period, just with different hormonal fluctuations, can be tender in certain spots. And I don't want to touch my scalp. I don't even want to look at it hard when it gets to that point. It's not often, but I know that I want to treat my hair with something that isn't stimulating, that's something that's more soothing, and then something that's gonna give my scalp just what it needs to calm down, because I don't want anything to be inflamed. I don't want to scratch it. I don't want any of those other problems going on. So typically I will aim for something that's like a hair like therapy, something that's very calming and soothing, and like I said, non-stimulating. Stimulating deep conditioners can be great, okay? I'm not saying that they're a bad thing, but sometimes I need something to just, you know, treat my scalp and not cause a reaction, okay? No reactions. But this one I have used, with these 8-ounce containers, they're just not my friend. I have used this one like pretty much half up, And all the Sultanical stuff smells absolutely amazing. I love all of their fragrances. This, like I said, I've used half up, and I don't use it all the time because I feel like this is more of a scalp treatment, but you don't just want to treat your scalp, you want to treat your scalp and your hair. And so that's why I want to put this in like a moisturizing category, but I mostly use it for the scalp benefits. And to me, it's got like a lot of vitamins and nutrients and things that are calming and soothing to the scalp in here that I highly recommend. Now, you guys know I use my deep conditioners and I put them on my hair overnight. So anything that I put on my hair that I can feel comfortable sitting in or sleeping in overnight, that's a thing. It's a thing. And I feel like all of these products have great ingredients in them, and you're not gonna have like any type of crazy reaction. Now, I'm not saying misuse the product like I misuse the product. I know what I'm comfortable with and how my hair reacts in certain situations. Try at your own risk, okay? But I do know that all of these products, all of these deep conditioners have great ingredients, and I don't mind sleeping in them, and I highly recommend actually, because I don't know, I just feel like sleeping in my deep conditioners, something extra happens. It could just be in my mind, it could just be like a placebo effect, but I just feel like some extra happens when I sleep in them versus sitting under a hooded dryer and rinsing them out after 30 minutes. And yes, I mean moisturizing and protein and balancing deep conditioners alike. So those are all of my favorite deep conditioners as of lately. I obviously have used them. I probably will use them up within the next 3 to 6 months and will be looking for something new. But for now, that is part of my favorites. Obviously, the Agile one is a repeat from last time, but I still love that one. And I think that's my last 16-ounce one. I need to get another one, but I can run out to Sephora to do it. Yeah, I can buy it offline. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm just so happy. Being able to access the products that you need when you need them and not having to order them online and wait for them to get to you or pay for overnight shipping or anything like that. Like, no ma'am, no sir, no ma'am. Just go to the store and get it. That part. So yeah, like I said, those are all of my deep conditioning favorites as of lately. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Remember to let your spirit, soul, and hair stay lifted like an afro puff, and subscribe down below to my world so you don't miss any more videos from me. And if you do, then I will see you in the next one, aka I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.